Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Third Rome, where we're playing as Russia in EU4 with the 1.35 Ottoman update and the Domination DLC. We are pretty much at a point where I think I'm ready to give a war with Poland a shot now. There's a pretty big opposition, but we will have Bohemia with us too, who will at the very least be a good distraction while we get some sieges going. I am going to go ahead and use my favors with Brandenburg just to get them to break their alliance with Poland so that we don't have to fight them as well. Poland is a little distracted also as they're defending against a war against Wolgast. It's not that much of a distraction, but it is something. So now that we've broken that alliance, we are going to call in Bohemia as well. That gives us a pretty solid troop advantage. So let's... Wait, I have no reason to... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Where are we? Where's our... There we go. Fabricate claim on area. You know, I'll just do a couple of these, and I'm going to get some subjects. Get Smolensk. Get Polotsk. I guess we'll just do 2 of them. Oh. Man, I hate that sometimes. Okay, there we go. Then we have plenty of claims now. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and get you over here. I'm going to actually have these guys do the autonomous rebel suppression. They should be more than enough to keep the rebels at bay in the country for a little bit. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then, yeah, we need to get onto this fort, get onto this fort, and get onto this fort. I said onto the fort, please. We have plenty of spare military points right now, so let's use that to siege faster. Getting these sieges done and breaking through their lines is going to be pretty important for us going forward. Siege down the capital, siege down Krakow. Sure, we'll take a little bit of innovativeness as well. Get ourselves some Diplo rep. That'll help increase the speed at which we're annexing these guys. Finland's free. Okay, let's start improving relations with Finland, and we'll try and diplo-vassalize them. Our cause is just... Oh my god, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing for us to get. Let's go ahead and take the production for the burger loyalty. Okay, the Bohemians are fighting off the Polish. That's good as well. Let's go ahead and blow the walls open here. We lost an advisor, huh? And what do we got here? Lower the autonomy, sure, since we can. We'll go ahead and go with, I guess, the Morale of Navies guy. I'd rather have a trader, but any advisor at this point will do. Get up onto Krakow and destroy that army. Alright, we need to get down on to Vienna. I need to get Austria out of this war. Are they a rival? They're not. Okay. They're on their way to deal with the separatists. Let's help stack wipe this army. And then let's make our way up here. Meanwhile, this army will blow the walls on Vienna. Colony has finished up. It was this guy. We need this guy to finish before we can continue expanding. Oh, they dogpiled into us there. They do have a lot of men. That was a little bit of an unnecessary risk on my part. Well, they hunted me down too. I can't even get there. That was a lot of lost men for a mistake on my part. Is Vienna enough to get them out of this war? It's not. Alright, we'll get down here then. Blow the walls here as well. Send you over, and I'm going to send you to recuperate in Moscow. Send you down here to deal with them. They should be on their way to deal with that uprising. I will take the higher developed colonies. Actually, will be a nice little boost for us for a little bit. And I think going into military reforms is probably best for me, although it's tempting to get the points to finish this, but I think no, the military reforms is going to be way too useful for us at the moment. You guys are too afraid to go deal with them? You're equal in size. Alright, if we can get that taken care of, we'll be good there. Let's stop them from unsieging Warsaw. We'll go ahead and Royal Marry Finland to secure our Diplo slot with them. Just renewed our loans once again. Should I buy down my inflation? Yes, I should. Okay, is that enough to get you guys out of this war? How much money could I get from them? I could be real greedy. I'm going to be a little greedy because I need the money. We're in the age of Reformation. Our manpower reserves have been hit quite a bit, so let's slacken recruiting standards once again and go ahead and get our professionalism up for a little bit. Pass the Blasphemy Act, huh? Yeah, a little more missionary strength will be fine. Blow the walls. Blow the walls on. No, you know what? I need to get up here first. Merchant defects. I'd rather have the trade power. Tier 2 government reform, years of separatism, harsh treatment cost, rebel suppression efficiency, all estates influence, progress, 25% chance of losing one stability. Now that just unlocks it, that doesn't switch us to it, does it? Oh no, that does. Well, it's not a bad reform, and we're going to get the rebels anyway, so... Make your way over here and help out with the conflict again. These guys are struggling manpower-wise quite a bit. I'm going to spend the Diplo points there. I do not want to have to deal with any more uprisings with our weakened manpower pool. Okay, is that enough to get you guys out of this war? Yes, it is. The money is too useful there, honestly. Can crush their armies there. And have those guys just kind of run around and auto unsiege stuff for us. And I'm going to take the manpower guy for now, because that is something we sorely need. And these guys too, I'm going to also just jump them around and do our best to siege down provinces and raise our war score up. That's Bessarabia down. Let's get up onto here as well. Blow the walls there too. And we can go ahead and continue our Siberian frontier campaign. And we are maxed out on admin points. I'm just going to go ahead and take this now. It's way ahead of time, but my only other option is to develop with those points right now, and I don't think I really need to do that. Now, I know I definitely want those three, because that's going to give us what we need to release some vassals, and I think I want money and war ups from them. And I think that might be it. I think that's enough to get us out of this war. We'll release those vassals as we can. They can have fun dealing with their own rebels. We're close to annexing Sibir. And I am going to release those 3 subjects, so Smolensk, Chernigov, and Polotsk. And that's 3 Russian principalities we can do reconquest for next time we go to war with them. I will use this to repay all of my loans, get those out of the way. I need to make sure my armies aren't attritioning as well. And we're going to hold on to this for a little bit. Let's go ahead and equip Streltsy for some quick manpower. Let's go ahead and suppress the rebel factions that are growing. And we are well over our Diplo limit, obviously. And we're about to go a little bit more over once I secure Finland. Go ahead and influence them. We'll go with It's an Omen. We need a little bit more administrative ability before we can do that. Let's get them to transfer trade power to us. We can go ahead and insult Gotland since they are rivaled. Give them military access, and that's enough. Go ahead and vassalize Finland. We can take another idea here. Make sure we get some royal marriages going with our subjects, and we will boost up our stability. Okay, so first off, does Finland have claims on Sweden? Oh, they do. They've got a lot of claims. And I know we have a mission, Conquest of Finland. We need these provinces up here to finish it. Finland will steal this province from us once we do that, if we end up doing the personal union, so that is something to think of. I could call in Bohemia and Brandenburg on this. I don't know if that's necessary. I think for now I'm going to make Finland a march. So let's designate march on them. And we can go ahead and subsidize their armies and send officers. It's definitely not helping our manpower pool and everything, but it is making them stronger. Alright, did you guys take that mission? They still need stability, but once they get that, they'll be much, much, much stronger. And what idea groups have you taken? Economic, offensive, and Diplo. Not the greatest, but something. Military technology, it's a little early for that, I would say. We do want to keep this up. So we will continue to boost that. Here we could use some more light ships to finish this off. So we'll get some more rolling. Oh, and you can join up with this army right here. So our truce with Uzbek is up in 34. We got a little while for that before we can get the rest of Kazakh's lands for us. A lot of our expansion routes have been pretty decimated. The Teutons would be a nice Subject to gain. They're a little too big to straight up subjugate, though. I would like to get to war with the Ottomans soon, too, before they get too powerful. We're pretty equal ground, honestly, outside of the Navy issue, but... Who are you rival to? France, me, and Poland. Well, I doubt Poland's going to want to be my friend. The Mamluks have been pretty decimated by them at this point. I could ally the Castilians, but they are pretty weak as well. France has been doing a number on them. Death to spies. We're going to want to... I'm probably going to want to start trade companying this stuff, but I always like to... convert it first, mostly for roleplay reasons. We'll just take the 10 admin points instead of taking the inflation on. Okay, let's expand their reach now that we have new territories. There, they can go ahead and take care of those rebels. And we are going to... We're definitely going to want to look at something here to boost this up. This, at this point, might be worth our time. And then I need to give out something to increase this. I could give out supremacy over the crown. I do like that one because it boosts everything. And we also don't have strong duchies active right now, so let's go ahead and do that also. Which will help us out with our force, or with our vassal limit. Subject limit, interaction limit, all that good stuff. Could take that for innovativeness, but I don't think so at the moment. Gotta get down there, and we have to deal with these guys at some point. We're Miltech ahead of them. I can get a 2 Miltech advantage on the Ottomans. But I don't like how close we are in our I wouldn't like not being able to blow open the forts and really make sure I can push through them quicker. Like I said, I don't want to state that stuff. We're doing still pretty... Wow, we're doing really good on our governing cap, so no real concerns with courthouses at the moment. I might just want to make sure that all of our trade centers are upgraded. At least the ones that we can upgrade. And then, yeah, throw out a couple marketplaces, keep growing our income. I guess I'll spend the 150 admin points. I mean, I don't like losing the tax bonus. It's where a lot of our money's coming from right now, so it does hurt a little bit. 10 more influence for the burgers. I can't give them influence right now. I'm just going to keep building up our navy, and like I said, I'm mostly focusing on the merchant navy at the moment. I should switch this to protect trade. We'll take the Patriarch Authority. Take the Diplo cost reduction. I'm actually going to spend this Patriarch Authority to swap to manpower recovery speed. We've been struggling with manpower so much at the moment. I need to do something about it. Take our last idea, which will get us the rest of our bonuses from our country, and then we'll also get ourselves some other nice bonuses there. It's going to really raise up our force limit too. Wow, almost 200,000 already. That's pretty strong, if I do say so myself. Make sure we stay rural married to Bohemia. I would like to keep them happy with us. I'm going to get one on subjects, one on allies, just to keep them in a good place. We could take Miltech for innovativeness at this point. I think that's a good idea to get our innovativeness up. And I can probably go ahead and stop slackening our recruiting standards. That really eats away at your army professionalism, doesn't it? I do kind of miss the old version of slackening where you just got free troops for no reason. But I do get why they changed it. Castile doesn't have Aragon. Yeah, Castile's pretty weak, honestly. You guys are still struggling with your manpower too, huh? 35, 34. It's either the Ottomans or Sweden. I'm leaning towards Sweden. We'll have to deal with the English, but mostly I just need these couple provinces to complete this mission. And the morale of armies and land attrition will be very useful for going to war with the Ottomans. I need to improve Pskov and I can finish this. So let's go through and take care of a couple things here. So let's get a development edict here. So what do I need to do? We're just building up our navy, so that is just going to work its way through. Build up 5 more. So Pskov, development edict, that's already good. So 1, 2, 3. And that is this mission done. So we'll get more land and admin points back. We need to be gaining 14 admin per month. If I upgraded him, that would be enough. And we can complete that mission. Base production 6 or the vodka of the crown reform. That is a useful one. We'll need to work on that, but we need the Diplo points first. Total army size 80% of force limit. Does not have the Patriarch's estate or loyalty 65, 2 agendas completed, and influence is 30 or greater. So I guess I just haven't completed Patriarch agendas, so we need to work on some of those next time. Weather the troubles, we're going to have to do that when it comes up. And yeah, like I said, we'll need to get these taken care of once we have more free points there. I'm going to take the Patriarch Authority. We need to start getting that regrown. It might even be worth taking this for the time being, just so we can grow it over time. But yeah, I do think that's a good place to end this episode. So if you liked the episode, I'd appreciate a like. If you really liked it, I would appreciate a subscription, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.